Hi, my name is Philip Asaya.
And my name is Pearl Uvo Asaya.
And welcome to our space.
So we saw this post on Dr. John Deloney's show and it sparked up some kind of conversation. So let's watch it together.
How do I get over a crush that I have had on my husband's best friend for 5 years? Neither him nor my husband, neither one of them know that I have these feelings, and I really want them to just go away, but I feel like there's something underneath it that keeps it there.
When you say crush, what does that mean? You fantasize about this guy, you try to get near this guy, you accidentally brush up against his arm when he's walking. Like, tell me what crush means.
So I don't do any physical contact with him other than like an occasional side hug. No, I don't fantasize about him in a sexual manner. So he's a very adventurous kind of person, and he'll go he'll go hiking, or he'll go fishing, or he'll go up to Colorado for the weekend, and it's just very spontaneous and very like off the wall kind of thing. And so then I catch myself wondering what it would be like to go do those things with him.
All right.
Go baby.
Yeah. What do you think about this?
What do I think about this? So the question is it normal to have crushes even when you're married to somebody? So that's the big question. Is it possible to have crushes on people?
I guess the right question will be, is it possible? Not, is it normal?
Okay, is it possible?
Yes, the answer is yes, it's possible. You can have a crush on someone even when you're married. Yes. Now, the other thing, it now depends on what you do
with the crush.
With such feelings. Yes. Yeah. So, what do you think?
Yes, I think it's possible because you're a human being. You have feelings. You still have blood flowing in your veins, you know. So, yes, I think it's very possible. Is it a good thing or is it a bad thing? I think that should be the next question. Is it okay, it's definitely a bad thing. What am I even saying?
To have crush on.
Yes, it's not
healthy.
It's not healthy.
Yes. You shouldn't be entertaining such feelings in your marriage. Okay? It's not healthy at all. And one way to help to entertain such feeling is to nurture such feeling. And how do you nurture such feelings? One of them will be comparing your crush to your partner. That's a no. You don't start looking at your crush and saying, oh,
my crush has a flat tummy.
Oh, my crush has
my husband has a pot belly.
You know, the reason why she's asking this question is because she's looking for a solution, isn't it? Hopefully, the woman is already crushing on her husband's best friend.
Well, mind you,
yes,
she says, according to what she said, according to what she has said on this podcast, I don't know what else she has in her chest or in her heart, but according to what she has said, she's crushing on the adventures that her husband's friend does, not necessarily on the guy, because she didn't talk about his physical attributes. She didn't say, oh, he's just such a beautiful man, he's buff, he goes to the gym, so he looks good, it smells nice. She didn't say all of that. She's saying that he's an adventurous person, and she likes the fact that he's adventurous.
Are you trying to say that one is better than the other? Women like characteristics. It's majorly characteristics. I like the way he sounds.
Beauty.
Not necessarily.
No. This is not
necessarily physical structure.
It's not even the way he sounds.
I like the way he does things.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's not the way. It's not about the way he talks or the way he sounds. That's not what she's saying. She's talking about the adventures he goes on. She's not talking about the way he goes on the adventures and say, oh, he dresses like this. He's well put together. He arranges an itinerary properly. She's just saying that he's adventurous and she likes those adventures and she wishes she could go on such adventures.
So you see, that is where the problem now comes in. My question now is, why did she marry her husband when she knows she likes all these things? Why didn't you find such characteristics in your man?
Well,
first, before you went ahead. And this goes for both ways. It also happens for men with women.
Well, it's possible if this is her husband's best friend.
Okay.
It's possible he was
Once upon a time,
yes, it's possible he was adventurous to an extent.
But why did she not tell him that those are the kind of things that she likes?
Could have told him those are the kind of things he likes, but then life.
The truth of the matter is that we don't know. We don't know.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know. So we are trying to help this. We're trying to solve this problem now. First things first. Married couples, before you even get married, always know how to communicate. Always know how to communicate your feelings. I always say this: marriage, yes. In a relationship between a man and a woman that wants to lead to marriage, you have to be able to tell your partner everything. Your desires, the ones that you I like. This is what I like. Don't play down your likes. A lot of people like to. I'll give you a story. A long time ago, there was this particular guy. He had a girlfriend. One time we're all talking as guys. He said he's not sexually drawn to his girl. Like, he love him, but like him. Like, and we asked why. He said because he knows, because when he sees other ladies, in body they do jiggy jiggy jiggy. But when he sees his own girlfriend, for those of you in the West who don't know what jiggy 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 means, it means butterflies, or turned on.
That electric feeling.
You understand what I'm trying to say? So jiggy jiggy, that's what we mean by jiggy jiggy. But he says his body goes jiggy jiggy.
For others, but
not for his girl. He could boast to his girlfriend now that I'm not having sex. I'm not having sexual desires towards you because I'm a holy guy. And this is what happens to a lot of Christian religious people. That's what happens. If you look at it, they are very scared to tell people what they truly like, their own partners, what they truly like.
Judged sometimes.
Because they'll be judged. The world will come judge them. We will come judge them for internet. So you have to do what you have to do. What do you like? So that's for the first one. Okay? That's for when you are dating. Communicate when you're dating.
Before
marriage. Now, what if when they get married and they didn't communicate? For example, we don't know what this story is right now, but we don't know the backstory. But let's just imagine, let's play the scenario, okay? Let's imagine they never communicated. Let's imagine the girl was quite shy. She didn't want to tell the guy, this is the kind of things I like.
To be shy about to say that I like an adventurous guy. I'm imagining that she probably, there are some things that, because we grow and we change every day,
that's what
it's possible that she didn't even know that she liked such a person. Let's assuming her husband is not an adventurous person. It's possible she didn't even know that she liked an adventurous person. Okay. And then all of a sudden she's with her husband who's just a low-key, easygoing guy. And then he now has a friend who is always, traveling, climbing the mountains, going on hikes. And she's like, wow, this is interesting. This is not boring. I like this. Why can't we do this? And then sometimes she would probably suggest it to her husband. Say, why don't we go hiking? Like, nah,
maybe the guy climb the mountain, finish, and get 6 packs and chest. So just like, sweat.
She did not say she likes any 6 packs. Let's not go there. Let's not add
at the end of the day,
words in her mouth.
Okay. Don't you think it's now very unhealthy for you to just base all your decisions on like? That's where the problem is, and that's what crush is.
Likes as a fitting that can change anything, anytime.
That's what the crush is. Crush is built on what you like, desires, some fleeting desires that may not necessarily last. And so, if you have such desires, I think it's become very unwise. Yes, I wanted to say something even worse, but let me just leave it like that. It will become very unwise for you to act on your crush when you're married, because this lady now is saying she likes all this stuff. Imagine if she goes ahead to destroy her marriage, and we don't know whether the guy is a good guy. We don't know whether the husband is a good guy. We don't know.
Yeah, she didn't.
Maybe we didn't listen to the whole, because it's just a clickbait we'll listen to.
Just a clip we listen to.
So we may not know, but let's use what we have now. Okay, so we are. What do you use that word when you say you are? Let's use what we have now. Let's just put it like that. Let's use what we have now to judge this whole issue. So right now she didn't tell us if the guy is a good guy or a bad guy. So imagine she breaks up her marriage just because of this particular crush.
So she's crushing.
Now she gets into this marriage with this new crush, And then she finds out that the grass is not as green
Because
as
life
she
is not all
thought.
about adventure.
It was.
After you climb the mountain,
What were you gonna do?
and you cross over the seven seas.
What are you gonna
when
do?
You reach house,
How far now? Are you going to be
How far?
climbing the mountain all the time
No, you
and
can't be
doing
climbing
adventurous
all the
things? So you see, that's the 80,
Yeah.
the 80-20 rule. So you leave the 80
true.
for the 20. And at the end of the day, you find out that it's not
It's
really as
definitely
green.
not enough.
But you guess what? People who always act on their crushes will always act on other crush. So imagine she now acts on this crush. It becomes a lifestyle. Guess what? She will leave this other crush that she has married for another crush. And so she becomes a crushaholic.
Yes. Like, is that a word? Is that feeling?
Crusher, I don't know, but just check it out. That could be a word, okay? The dictionary meaning.
Okay. So now she's here. It's
Solution.
not healthy. Is she right to have a crush? No. Is it
No.
possible? Yes, but
Yes.
she don't already dey here.
She don't dey here.
And she's already complaining and crying out helpfully to get help. That, oh, I'm in this situation. What can I do about it? What she's telling this guy now on the podcast is that she likes this adventure. So the next thing she's supposed to do, instead of her talking to this, guy, is to tell her husband that, babe, I'm liking this kind of things. Can we start going hiking? Can we start, doing more adventurous stuff?
I can imagine a lot of men right now as you are talking. They are shouting, they are saying, for what?
Oh, what? Why can't we
That's-
go? Why
that-
can't we go hiking?
No,
now?
not hiking. I think you said I'm liking your friend. Though. Did you-
No, now
sorry, I didn't hear well. Like, okay.
well,
okay.
she tell. We not even talk about that.
That's what we want to talk about. Should she tell her husband that she's liking somebody?
She's supposed to be able to.
Damn.
If they are in love, they are really in love. When you're in love with somebody and you're married to the person, you're supposed to be naked and unashamed. Honestly, you're supposed
Thank
to
you
be
so
able
much.
to tell the person anything you feel, how you feel, and the person is not supposed to judge you. We listen and we don't judge, right?
Remember, we just talked about being single. For the singles, when you're still, building a relationship, you should learn the habit of communication. You may not be able to say everything when you're still dating, but you already make it a habit of, I can vouch, I can trust to tell this person anything,
And the person
will not judge me. And that's how to test your love for one another. When you don't judge, when you actually see things always from the other person's perspective. For her now getting married, should she tell her husband? Absolutely yes.
Yes.
Absolutely yes.
And that's one of the best ways to even kill such crushes.
Exactly.
Honestly speaking, because when you're harboring the crush secretly and silently, and
Exactly.
you're watching this guy's stories secretly and silently, his Instagram stories, the guy is posting, you're like, before you know it, I'm talking about how she's not talking about how he looks now, and she's not talking about the way his voice sounds. But before you know it, she's going to get there. Before you know it, and according to what she said, this guy asked her, do you try to brush off on his arm or something? She said no, she doesn't do that. But before you know it,
Just start doing it.
she will get there, because she's going to be keeping it in the dark, and things that you keep in the dark, before you know it, they grow and they blow out of proportion. So yes, she should tell her husband that I'm beginning to. How am I supposed to put this thing?
Good. Now, for her to be telling, for her to be saying, yes, some things are very heavy to say, but for her to be saying this to her, to the radio host, it simply means it's possible. It's two things. It's possible there's already problem at home, or it's possible maybe the man doesn't have the ability to listen. So her telling her husband again goes both ways. It's her communicating her feelings truthfully, and her husband listening and being vulnerable to change. Okay?
So everybody has to be working.
So everybody has to work. It's not just her now. Understanding fully well that both of you are in love and both of you are married, you guys have love for one another, and you trust in that love, you should be able to, confess to your spouse, and your spouse, you should be able to trust in that love to be able to hold that trust and not let it go, and believe in you.
And to really be able to understand the point she's coming from.
Yes.
Like I've been able to say, although I'm not a husband, but I've been able to say that, okay, I've been able to identify that she's not necessarily crushing on the man. She's crushing on the things that he's doing. So, okay, maybe if we start to do some of these things, since you are being attracted to adventure.
Yes.
Now, okay, can we start together, since we are in love?
Yes.
Let's start doing some of the things that you like to do.
Absolutely.
So now let's plan some dates that involve adventurous things. So
Simple.
playing it safe all the time.
Also, like Pearl is saying here, if you communicate.
Sounds weird. Is it, Pearl?
Oh, I'd say babe. Pearl is saying here, if you communicate to your partner, it's important for your partner who truly loves you not to hear what he wants to hear, but hear what you're trying to say. So hold on.
No matter how badly you're saying it.
So for example, let's imagine she
Marriage
comes
no easy, sha.
and she says, I'm having a crush on your friend, and these are the kind of things that he does that is making me crush on him. You have to hear her deepest thoughts.
How does it me?
You have to hear the truth, and that is as plain as she has said it. I'm having a crush on your friend, and these are the things he's doing. And so you have to understand her own pain too, and that's how to hear. Now, if you don't hear her, what the guy will be hearing, if he's not wanting to if he's not wanting to listen, what he'll be hearing is when she says, I'm having a crush on your friend, and these are the kind of things he does that makes me crush on him. Do you know what he'll be hearing? I'm having a crush on your friend. I want to have sex with him. He's so hot. You are just a useless man. He's just the best thing. You're not as hot as him. This is the person I want. And
I want to leave you for him.
I want to leave you for him. And that's what love helps solve. That's what love helps solve. Like we always say in our relationship, love is the foundation. Love
is like the roof of the house.
Of the house, and the foundation itself too.
Yes. So those things are very important. You can't have a house without a foundation. You can't have a house without a roof over it. Without the roof, it's not a house. So when you have the roof and you have the foundation, that's love. That's the important thing. Very important. You must love whoever you are married to. But then likeness is the little things that make it a whole.
Yes.
So there's the mattress, there's the couch, there's a chair. Then the other things that just beautify the home, the roses by the side, the plants by the side.
Exactly.
Those things just make you come into the house and you're like, and you feel relaxed and you're happy. Sometimes you just wake up in your house, if you arrange it the way you like.
Exactly.
You just wake up in the morning and you're just happy for no reason, just because you're in that place. Not necessarily because you may not even remember that it's the roof that really doing the work and making you feel relaxed. But
some likeness. That's what, for lack of word, that's what like gives. Love is constant, but likeness change. It changes. It changes. You could. And that's where the work now comes in. For example, you want to look good for your partner, not necessarily because your partner doesn't love you, but because you want to still keep building that like. Like is the carnal side of it, is the fleshy part of it, and because we are all flesh, so you have to do that. So your husband likes you smelling good. Try to smell good.
Doesn't mean he won't love you.
It doesn't mean he won't love you. But you see, when we keep throwing away likes, when we keep throwing away things we like, characteristics we like, guess what? We are tempting love. And when you keep tempting love like that, I'm no longer valuing your love that you're putting on me. So I despise it. I can't do anything.
Disregard it.
I just disregard it. So I'm tempting your love. So for example, there are some things that you like about me, and every day I just keep shoving it off. I just stop doing them. But,
I like this,
but I'm still trusting in your love. Guess what happens? I'm tempting your love, and that's what we do that's what we love couples do. They tempt in marriage. They tempt their love by throwing away the likeness. The man likes your sweet voice. He likes it when you talk soft. He likes, again, even body shape, He likes you being fit. It doesn't mean he won't love you, but he likes it. It's what he likes. The love is constant, like we said, but it's what he likes.
And then you just throw
you just throw it away. Even when he gives you, tries as much as possible to encourage you to even look good. And so that's what's happening that's what could be happening with this couple now. This woman is saying, will communicate to her husband how she feels. The man has to hear her tell him what she likes. And again, he may become sad, and because he like, I never knew this part of you. So where's it coming from? And that's where when you said likeness, changes people's desire, people's what people like could change, with time. And as a couple, you should be vulnerable, and it should be easy for you to tell your partner when you are liking something. Okay, when you are liking something, and the
partner should be alert enough to listen. It's so important to listen. Communication is one of the biggest problem and solution.
We always tell people
one
for
of
marriage.
The biggest problem and solution. When people are having issues in their marriage, find out somebody's not listening. Somebody's not talking.
They don't talk.
Somebody's not listening. Somebody's not talking. Always the problem.
And again,
most times.
And again, even the listening now, it doesn't have to be all the time when the person is opening mouth to talk. Sometimes the person not going to talk. The person not going to say all the things.
Please talk.
But no, I'm saying you should. Well, for people who don't practice listening, first of all, start by talking. But there will be a time when you become so good at it that you will be able to hear your partner speak even when the person is not saying anything. And again, babe, listen, it's not overnight. It's not overnight that your partner will change. After listening to this conversation now, I'm sure a lot of them will come and say, yes, Philip and Pearl, come and listen to what Philip and Pearl are saying. You will listen to these two people, this couple are saying this thing, and you must change tonight. No, it's not overnight. It's not overnight. Do you know how long? It's till death do you part. It does not. You never get the perfect relationship till the end.
Especially when you're asking this person, what you're asking of this person is not in the person's nature to do.
Exactly.
So, for example, she's asking her husband, telling her husband to become adventurous. If it's something that he can easily do, beautiful. If it's somebody that is a naturally reserved person,
yes,
and what's it called? People that like to stay indoors, what do they call them again? Introverts. Yeah. If somebody who's an introvert, then it's going to be hard for him to start all of a sudden going out and climbing mountains. In fact, there's some people you tell them, well, I want to start climbing mountains. It doesn't make any sense to them. I should be climbing mountains for what? It doesn't make any sense to them. So if the man also loves the woman and he's doing his job to listen, you that is also telling him, be rest assured, or have it at the back of your mind that this person is not going to flip and just become somebody else overnight. This is not in his nature. So he will try, and when he tries, out of 10, he gets 2.
Yeah.
Just blow it out of proportion.
Now, what are the practical steps they could take to solving this problem? For example, friend comes to the house. How is husband going to take it this time around?
Okay, 2 things. One, I think for her to be able to bring herself to tell him, if let's assume they now finally have a great relationship.
Yes.
And she's able to walk up to her husband and say, this is what's going on in my heart. I'm having a crush on your friend for XYZ. He has been able to listen. So they've been able to overcome all of that.
Yes, bold. Yeah.
He should be able to trust his wife, trust the love his wife has for him, and not start policing her necessarily around the house to say, how is she looking at him now? Is she looking at him in this kind of way? Is he looking at her in this kind of way? He should be able to, it's not going to be easy. It's easier said than done, obviously. He should be able to trust his wife still. And then, but secondly, they should be able to have some boundaries.
Good.
He should be able to help her by setting some boundaries.
Yes.
So this guy is not just in her face all the time. This person that she has already told you, yes, this person she has already told you she's having a crush on for XYZ. As much as she's even telling you what she's having a crush on the guy for, she may not even know how deep this crush is. So you as a partner, you should be able to help her. Say,
Exactly.
okay, you know what? I will shield this guy from my wife to a very large extent. So make sure they are not alone. It's not the one you now send the guy
To the house.
to the house when you know
When you're not
there, saying,
around.
he's going to help me fix the sink.
The plumbing system, and then the guy takes off his shirt again and become very
You want to just
adventurous.
take off shit.
Like, you know, all those films, now some of they see him now. The guy will go arrange this. Next day, you can take off shirts. They arrange plumbing. They now say,
That's beautiful.
I like it.
As funny as it may sound, that's so it be. She may not be talking about his body now. That day she feels him.
that's what I'm saying. So don't men will not make them as if say physical attributes no go join. Women are more characteristically driven
but
than they are physically driven. But you see, that characteristics is what now opens the door and say, I didn't know he has blue eyes. Oh, I love his chisel chin. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that even if she's not telling you that it's not physical now, we get experience now. We've been in this world for a long time and we've seen everything like that. So we know very well that she still will be drawn to his physical attributes, and that's when cheating and sex now will happen. So he has to set these boundaries. Even while setting the boundaries, he should not make the friend does not need to know.
this is not the friend's business.
It's not the friend's fault.
Neither is it his fault. No.
Exactly. The friend does not need to know.
So marry.
Okay.
Is it first and foremost, is it possible to have a crush when you're married?
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Yes. And
Is it
yes.
good? No.
No.
It's not. Is it healthy? No, it's not. Should it be helped? Yes, it should.
By who?
By the partners, both of them.
By the partners.
By your partner. Your partner should help you with your crush. And how do you help? By saying it.
By
talking about it.
communicating.
Yes, talking about it.
So listening and speaking.
Of course. And see, once you say it to your partner, and you have a good partner that loves you and is willing to hear you,
Guys,
you have solved at least 70% of the problem. You guys will start laughing about it in the future if you truly are very confident in the love that both of you share for each other. And then after that, you set what?
Boundaries.
Physical boundaries. And don't end up spoiling any kind of relationship just because your wife or your husband said he has a crush.
Well, let us know what you guys think about this whole thing. What do you guys think about her? What do you think about what she said?
Exactly.
What do you think about what we've said?
Sorry, I know your voice.
Let us know what you guys think in the comment section.
And don't forget to like, follow, subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Also, share. Sorry, it's YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah.